Hello, welcome to another Fighting Fantasy Friday. It's the first Friday of the month, so it means we're back looking at the Warlock magazine that came out in the early 80s. This is issue 5. Has some sort of lizard thing on the cover. Yeah. Okay, 52 pages, this one. Ooh, hello, Fighting Fantasy plastic models from Citadel. Oh wow, I really want these. Look at that. I'm gonna have to try and track these down. I bet they're mega expensive. But yeah, that's cool. It's a year old because it came out, I think, bi-monthly, every 2 months. It's from 1985, so yeah, it's a year old. That's looking good. Out of the pit, the apes of Moristia. Okay, that's them. This issue out of the pit is a bit different from normal. It describes some of the higher order animal species living in sorcery, land of Kakapad. Pages 26-27, you find a map of the area. Doubles as a board for a multiplayer role-playing adventure using the Fighting Fantasy RPG rules, which I guess is now advanced Fighting Fantasy. You have a Hellcat, a Skill 8, a Stamina 9, a Wraithape, a Champagne, I guess. Mungies, oh look at that, Mungie, love that. Quite weak, stamps, Skill 6, Stamina 4, couple of hits. Kill those. In search of the Mungie's gold. And let's go back to what page it say? 26, 27. So this is a multiplayer wilderness adventure quest set in the northern western corner of the land of Kakapad, inhabited by apes. So yeah, this is going to be basically what Fighting Fantasy RPG, or nowadays advanced Fighting Fantasy. So there's going to be a little quest here. So if you ever wanted to play this and you're not going to be the games master, don't skip ahead, I guess. I don't know how far because I'm always look at these blind myself. So the first time I record these, the first time I look at it. Excuse me. MAELSTROM. Fighting Fantasy can be a great deal of enjoyment. Most veteran players will take up role-playing games as well. You only have few choice, only paragraphs, for instance. So one in role-playing, when most RPGs around at the moment are expensive, ranging upwards from about £10. Wow, I wish they were still that cheap. You need access to one kind. Fighting Fantasy introductory role-playing game. That's a book that came out which I own. So that, I guess this is sort of around the time that came out, I guess. So. Some news. FF boobs. Checking proofreading. Oh, this is mistakes, as in I made a boo boo, not as in boobadoobs. That's cool. Puzzle Quest books. Initial free Stephen in working on a different type of book. The Puzzle Quest books are hardback books. I didn't even know about those. Track those down. Solving books is more difficult than Fighting Fantasy books. Steve's task is straight by assuming that's been finished. It should be available. 12 tasks. Ian's book title Cast Souls is tracked by our friend Ian Craig. Cool. Okay. What else coming out? Forest of Doom Holiday. Sunday supplements. No, I don't know what that's all about. Warlock or Fire Top Mountain board game. This has been play tested. Oh, I didn't know about that. I've got Legend of Zagar. May have to track that down. Sorcery poster. Citadel Chaos facelift. New cover has been commissioned, yeah, because the cover was a bit cartoony. Lord of the Rings fans will be pleased to hear that Middle-earth role-playing game has now been published in the UK by Games Workshop. Oh, I did not know that MERP was originally published by Games Workshop. Excuse me, I keep coughing because this is the 3rd video in a row I've recorded, so my voice is probably a bit croaky. Excuse me. So it's part 2 of Arcanor and Max. So we saw that the other week. It's a little cartoon comic strip, pretty cool. The Warlock's quill. This is all people writing for letters. Why are your books so blooming well hard? They are. I mean, I've just done a playthrough of Forest of Doom last month, and I made it look easy because I've played that book to death. So I just know it really well. I still really enjoy it. But yeah, on the most part, they are quite hard. Even as an adult now, coming back to them, I find them quite hard. If my stamina is 18 and a wound puts it down to 16, what happens if I rest, which puts it up by 3 points? Do I get the extra point? No. Second, how do I fight 2 monsters once when the book tells you fight them both at the same time? Can I have stamina yet? I think you roll, when you say 2 monsters, 2 goblins, say first one. Yeah, I think you just roll both at once, don't you? Most of the time it's fighting one at a time. Place the face. Okay. Can't really see this that much. Well, that's the Duke from House of Hell. That's House of Hell? Most of these are quite obscure, really, so let me know in the comments if you recognise any of these. Let's go. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So your quest is to get all 12 of these without cheating. Oh god, there's more. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. CROSSWORD, well, tells me that, bloody hell. 24 5,000 creature books. Can you identify which books they appear in? So there you go. See if we can get all 24 between us. Dungeon of Justice by Jonathan Ford. Oh, so it's going to be this mini adventure. Was a runner-up in Warlock competition issue 1. So this is the runner-up from issue 1. Someone wrote in and made their own adventure. So if you want to play through it, feel free. What I'll do is you can sort of read through it here. Hopefully you can read all these. They go up to about 200 normally. So if I leave it on so you got time to pause and you can read through yourself. Was that it? Oh no, it goes to 69. We just got this devilishly fiendish quiz. What are the things that can kill? You needed to kill Zanbar Bone. So again, just like before, put your answers in the comments here. Number 2, what jewels are needed, and what is the final combination to open final door in Death Trap Dungeon? Who is the master in House of Hell? 4, what is needed to kill the master? 5. In Scorpion Swamp, there are 3 wizards you can serve, and which one is evil? 6. What is the combination door of Balthus Dyer's room? 7. What is the red cloak for in Scorpion Swamp? 8. Who is Fenestra? 9. What are the deadly black flowers in the Shamantri Hills? Shamu. I can never pronounce that. Excuse me. Apologies, I thought I was going to sneeze then, it came to nothing. Nope, I am going to sneeze. Hold on. Nope, false. That was weird. What was a certain ghoul using for a headrest in the Forest of Doom? I know that one, so I just played this one, so if you watch my playthrough, you'll know that too. 11. What is the name of the assassin in the Shamantri Hills? Which wine is spiked with a true serum in the Citadel Chaos? What 3 games can be played in the games room in Citadel Chaos? 14. Who or what is Red Swift? And 15. Where did Mungo's father die? There we go. And this must be the map they were talking about. It's on 2 pages from a little mini adventure book. We have a blank page. I'm not too sure if that's the PDF messing up or what. Let's have a look. I don't think it is, because 29, 30. Imagine that's an intentional blank page. So you can print that off if you wanted to, and then on the back of one of them you'd have that. Not print off. Back then you'd be able to pull it out. I guess it'd be a magazine. Anyway, so here's the adventure continuing. So I shall let you pause these to play through it if you want to play through a game you've probably never played. If you've got all the books and stuff. This was certainly a good way to get more Final Fantasy adventures going on. Maybe this one only goes up to 100. 104? Ooh, full colour book. No, we're going on. Hopefully I'm leaving you enough time to pause and have a play. What are they? Freaky hedgehog porcupines. God, this dude actually put a massive amount of work into this. That's amazing. Always wanted to write my own fighting fantasy adventure. Mud dragon. 2 mud dragons. Blimey, he was going for it. 200, yes, 200 to the end. And the monster crosswords, I won't expect you to do these in the comments, but I think we're getting to the end of the magazine now. Got some books here. Yeah, there's the original Citadel Chaos art that was talking about us getting replaced shortly after this came out. I think that'll probably be it. Ooh, yeah, we got the wicked map of Steve Jackson's sorcery. That is beautiful. I would love that in full-blown poster. I'd have that on my wall. I might try and track that down. Well, that's another look at Warlock issue 5. I do enjoy looking through these, just having a bit of a... Even though I didn't read it at the time, I didn't get it at the time, it's like almost nostalgia taking me back to that era of my life and being really into fighting fantasy. But that's it for this week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in future fighting fantasy videos. Do you want to look at some... play some more of the books from Tin Man Games, but also I want to look at Eidos' Death Trap Dungeon video game. I own it twice. Original box PC game that I can't get to work because it's really old. I own it on PlayStation as well. I'm thinking about buying it from Good Old Games just to make recording easier, I guess. And PlayStation has, it's nice, but it's alright version, but I always preferred the PC version, so I might buy it again, and I'm thinking of playing through that. And there's a few other things I got lined up, but until then guys, please take care.